Thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. What's up you guys, it's Katie, welcome back to Steal the Spotlight. I'm doing some more anime inspired outfits today. I have been chewing through my anime to watch list recently, which I'm quite proud of, but then on the other hand, I remember that it is just a direct result of my escapism mentality. Something about 2D characters really helps me completely forget my entire existence, which I really appreciate. However, I am occasionally dragged back into the real world, and when I do so, I like to take a little bit of that comfort with me, and I do so in the form of dressing like my favorite characters. So I figured maybe you guys want some inspo to do the same thing. If you're new here and haven't seen the previous installments, just a heads up, this is not a cosplay moment. I try to make things as casual and wearable as possible, so people aren't gonna think you're wearing a costume out and about. However, still the possibility of fellow weebs being able to recognize what's up. Also, there's obviously hundreds of thousands of animes out there, so I'm sorry if I didn't include your favorite today, but always taking requests. You can hit me up in the comments with your favorite waifus, husbandos, all-around icons, and hopefully I'll get to them eventually. Okay, so starting off with a series that in my opinion delivers some of the best costume design is of course JoJo's. Pose. I'm finally taking inspo from my favorite character's wardrobe, which is Rohan. He truly serves us up some magnificent looks, but perhaps one of my all-time favorites is this purple and green color combo, just mwah, delicious. Obviously just gonna take that color palette and run with it, but also taking inspiration from the overall silhouette of the top half. I really like that shirt and vest combo. You guys probably know vest is one of my most worn staple items in my wardrobe, so I am kind of biased when it comes to character designs that include it. However, when it comes to the bottoms, I've got two options. I can either stay quite close to the original by doing a baggy white pant. The ones that I have though, I don't know, I feel like there's a little bit too much detailing on them, which is just kind of competing with what we've got going on the top half. So if I was to wear this out and about myself, I'd probably switch it out for a white mini skirt instead, giving us more of a gender bender sort of role, but I think actually teams up really, really cute. This is like class A of living out your weeb and Pinterest girl aesthetics all rolled into one, which I'm definitely here for. Shall we discuss a show that I've already watched twice just this month alone, which is the beloved Haikyuu. And I know what you're thinking, Katie, you don't exactly have a sporty aesthetic. You are correct. However, we're doing something a little bit different. I'm not gonna show up in a volleyball uniform. I'm actually gonna do what I would wear if I was going to a game to support my boys. I really want to do a whole video, or just like at least finally make a TikTok where I do an outfit to represent each and every team. However, today I'm just doing two. Don't worry, I haven't been biased by any means. I couldn't even if I wanted to, because I am too indecisive to pick a favorite character. Honestly, I'm a Libra, I'm indecisive at the best of times. This show really brings out the worst in me because I have like at least 2 to 3 favorite characters from every single team. But today I present what I would wear to support my boy TENDOU from SHIRATORIZAWA. Obviously they have that purple mauve sort of moment going on, so I tried to roll with that and also team it up with a more lilac lavender as well, because I think they actually complement each other beautifully. I literally thrifted these pants for the sole reason that the color reminded me of their school. Like, maybe get some help, I don't know, but you know what? Cute fit, cute fit. My other look is gonna be for JOHSAI, pretty much just because I asked my boyfriend which team I should do and that was his pick. So here we are. I actually do think that they probably have one of the cutest color combos. I really like the mint and the white. You already know there's gonna be a lot of fangirls at their game, so I wanted to step it up a little bit, make this one a bit more dressy than the previous. I mean, hello, OIKAWA only has eyes for one man. But I'm here to dress to impress, hopefully spark a bit of conversation with the fellow spectators, find myself a new friend group. I have a feeling I'm not alone in this one, but there is this particular anime. It was sitting on my to watch list for a very long time, and with quarantine, I'm starting to watch more, finally got around to it. And now I'm just mad. I'm mad, I want to fight, because why didn't anyone tell me to watch it sooner? It was so good. Bungo Stray Dogs. So if you haven't seen it, please let me be the sign to bump it up to the top of your list. You will not regret it. I don't know about you guys, but for me, one of my top criteria for a good anime is just a lot of characters. The more the merrier. I want to fall in love with as many people as possible, and this hits the spot. But today I'm taking inspo from the man himself, DAZAI. Now the characters in the detective agency or the mafia are typically a little bit more dressed up. Since I'm not in that line of work, I wanted to make it a bit more casual while still kind of maintaining the original effect. And I found the easiest way to do that is actually just use the same pieces, but switch out the texture of the fabric. For example, instead of going for a suit vest, I switched it out for this quilted leather one. And instead of going for dress pants, I've actually gone for just a beige jean. I still stuck with the classic trench over top because hello, it is classic for a reason, appropriate for pretty much all situations and scenarios. The signature is probably the neck piece to tie the look together. I am aware these are fictional characters, but for some reason I still feel the need to say Chua. If you're watching this, I'm sorry that I chose to do DAZAI instead of you in today's video. Please forgive me.
Get some help.
We're just gonna pause on the anime outfits for a sec to actually see how we can consume more anime, amongst other things, thanks to today's video sponsor, which is Surfshark. Surfshark is a VPN, aka a virtual private network, which comes in handy for many things, but you already know my favorite is the fact that they allow you access to more Netflix libraries. Netflix can actually be completely different depending on what region you're in, so with Surfshark, you're able to quickly and easily change your location settings and voila, you instantly have access to a ton more content that you didn't previously have. I've got a few particular recommendations for you to try out. Firstly, for more anime, you're going to want to switch over to Singapore or Thailand. For K-dramas, come on over to my neck of the woods here in Australia. For some reason, we have a lot more to offer. If you're someone who shares your Netflix account with others, don't worry, they'll get in on the action as well because Surfshark is actually the only VPN that offers unlimited devices under just one account. And if you're someone who does actually leave the house occasionally, they still have your back because they are able to ensure your privacy and safety online by protecting all of your personal information, which I find comes in handy if you're out and about using potentially sketchy Wi-Fi. You can use my code SPOTLIGHT for 85% off plus 3 extra months for free, and since Surfshark offer a 30-day money-back guarantee, you can try it all risk-free via the link on screen or down below in my description box. It has been a long time coming because I feel like this character is the one I most commonly seen referenced as one of the best dressed characters in anime, and it's surprising because he's only a child. It is of course KILLUA from Hunter x Hunter, and I do have to agree, especially in the York New arc, I feel like he is just popping up in a new fit every damn day. Meanwhile, Gon is just sitting there like... With that being said, I didn't even choose an outfit from that arc, so love that for me, but this definitely felt like the most wearable option that I could put together with my wardrobe. It is just simple, classic, refined, black turtleneck, white pants, black belt. This is definitely the embodiment of simple but effective. I think this would be a great option for people kind of interested in street style, but they only just want to dip their toes in for now and not go too crazy with any colors or patterns. You could totally spice it up a little bit just with some layered silver accessories. The only issue I encountered were the shoes because I just refuse to wear flats with these pants because it makes me look incredibly frumpy, so I had to throw on something with a bit more of a platform. Time for a truly iconic character. If for some reason you're watching this, even though you haven't seen anime, there is still a small possibility that you will recognize her. Not her outfit, but her voice.
Anime is an important part of our culture! Aw, look at him tremble! He's gonna burst a blood vessel because I dissed his wife!
It's our girl JUNKO from Danganronpa. As much as I love her original design, I know a lot of people aren't too fond of doing like the school uniform adaptation. Personally, I love it. I will be wearing plaid skirts forever, but I thought that I'd take inspo from something she actually wears in Danganronpa 3 in her Arrival outfit, where she spices it up with a nice little leopard coat. Hers is kind of just long enough to wear on its own, whereas mine was a little bit too short, so I threw on a black mini skirt underneath, and I feel like it's okay. It doesn't take away from the outfit too much, especially considering it's quite on brand for her usual typical silhouette anyway. I'm not gonna lie, she really went off in this outfit with her accessories. She's got the sunglasses, the choker, the matching leg harness even, like damn. She teamed it all up with a sandal though, which I don't know, sandal and a coat, it just wasn't quite clicking for me. So personally, I would switch it out for some knee-high boots instead. Again, kind of more on brand for her original outfit. So we're blending the two just a little. Okay, it is time for a throwback. I wanted to choose an anime I watched as a kid, and here in Australia on like free-to-air TV, there was just this kids TV program called Cheese TV / Toasted TV. I don't know if it still exists or if there is something similar, let me know. But pretty much their sole purpose was just to feed us entry-level animes without us even knowing. Think like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Dragon Ball Z, Sailor Moon. But the show in question today is Digimon, which I guess is still kind of relevant with their little 2020 comeback. And if you guys are a regular, you probably know where I'm going with this because I have a certain pink cowboy hat. So of course I had to embody Mimi today. I think her look is very cute, but I will admit this is probably the most costumey of the bunch because I'm guessing not everyone wants to wear a pink cowboy hat down to the grocery store. Anyway, I am wearing this thrifted dress. Her original almost has a slight poncho or cape effect to it, but I felt like these kind of flowy sleeves gave off a similar sort of vibe. I did, however, have to completely switch it up when it came to the accessories because the brown just wasn't doing it for me and I felt more comfortable switching it over to black. This one is a little bit different because you don't always feel like dressing like your favorite character. Maybe you just want to rep them with a simple little merch moment. So I figured I'd share with you one of my favorite new additions in my wardrobe, which is this SASUKE button down from Hypeland. They have some of the sickest anime merch. I believe at the moment they have Naruto, Hunter x Hunter, and Bleach merch on there. I just styled it super casually with some baggy jeans and a white crop top, but I think it would also look sick with an all black fit underneath as well. And this is another moment where I feel like a traitor because I had the option of choosing an Itachi or a Sasuke button down, and despite Itachi being one of my all-time favorite characters ever, I chose the Sasuke one because I liked the colorway better. Like,
that's clown shit.
Oh, also this reminds me, I wanted to give a PSA for those of you who are also just like weirdly obsessed with personality types for some reason, because I made this recent discovery of personality database, and pretty much you go on there, you go to your personality type, you can filter it by anime characters, which is a nice little touch, and then voila, it shows you who comes under your same category, which I just found really interesting. Like, it was a good time, and I was not at all surprised to see Itachi there because that's my boy. That's like one of the only characters I have ever resonated with in my life, which when you think about it is kind of alarming, but yeah, if you guys do check it out, let me know what your personality type is and what characters popped up that you were like, yes, I can see that. If you guys are a fan of fashion anime, and particularly anime where writers actually know how to write a effective female role, and you haven't heard of Aizawa's work, then highly recommend checking it out. Last time around, I did a look inspired by Nana, and this time I'm doing Neighborhood Story. The art style, aesthetics, and outfits in the show are just insane. This is probably one of the most fashionable casts you are ever going to come across, and if you love 90s Japanese style, think like very Fruits magazine, then you will love this. My outfit is inspired by the main character MIKAKO, and it's more so two outfits fused together, but pretty sure they are actually from the same episode. This is definitely making me miss my pink hair because that would have been such a serve with this look, since it is that more cutesy sort of vibe. I am obsessed with the pairing of the long white boots with this pink and blue color combo. Her original top has a star graphic on it, but I think this sugar one is doing the same thing. And I actually got this shirt when I was in Japan from X-Girl, one of my all-time favorite brands. It's time for a bit of Fruits Basket because I am very much so enjoying the remake. Like, just turns me into a big softie, and at first I was gonna do a Kagura inspired outfit, but then I remembered who the real style icon of the show is. Haru. He's like one of the OG e-boys and I live for it. His white coat is another statement piece I could only dream of owning, so I tried to go for a more simple option where he often wears a button-down shirt slightly undone so you can really see those layered accessories. The fact that this one has a white trim kind of reminds me of their school uniform as well, although obviously that is in like a blue navy instead. So yeah, again, this is one of those ones that doesn't come from one specific look, but rather just the sort of thing you would expect to see him wearing. This is another one of those animes that have so many characters to fall in love with. Obviously Haru, personally I'm a big fan of the trio of Shigure, Hattori, and Ayame. But at the end of the day, there is only one question, and that is Yuki or Kyo? Who you got? Who you got? The answer is Kyo. I'm sorry. That wraps us up today though, guys. I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out with me. I don't know, I haven't really been feeling the best recently and just been kind of in a funk, not wanting to film. So it just felt nice to be able to sit down and talk about things I love, like anime and fashion. So really wanted to say a big thank you. Hopefully we can continue the conversation in the comments, or otherwise I'll just see you in my next video. Bye.